Yo. It's Friday high day. It's me, Mr. B. I'm joined by Derms, who's just jumping in his chair. And our regular gooner in the house, Tony. Before we go any further, if you are new to it, guys, if you are just joining, look, just hit the like button. Derms, I hope that's not an alcoholic beverage before the show's actually started.
No, it's actually Coca-Cola, 0 caffeine, 0 sugar, 0 calories.
So why are you drinking it? There's nothing in it.
I know, because I have to. I can't drink stuff with sugar or caffeine in it because of my heart, and just my my sugars were a little bit high, so I'm cutting off all the sugar and that. So
okay, well maybe it doesn't help that you support Spurs, giving you high blood pressure. But look, we'll get onto that in a bit. How you been, Tony?
I've been good, man. I've been good. It's been a bit Balboa lately. You know, we ain't gonna lie, it's been a bit rocky, but I'm here, bro. You know how it goes. I'm here.
Let me say a couple of howdies. Vincent, I see you in the house. King Dino, we see you in the house. Matt, my friend, I hope you're doing well, brother. Andrew, we see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it should be a spicy one. Look, let's kind of do things in order. I haven't seen you for about a week. Obviously a lot's happened in that time. Obviously Prince Andrew's been arrested. What else major news has happened this week?
Arsenal have played shit and couldn't get a win against Brentford or Wolves. They surrendered the 2-goal nil against Wolves, I think I heard. It was breaking news over here.
You got to speak up a bit because you're so weighed down. I can't really hear you, bro. You got when you mention the Arsenal, you got to speak up. You got to speak up a bit, mate. We can't hear you all the way down there. We can't hear you. All the way down there, mate.
Look, I'll give them his mic in a minute, but I'm only around the corner from you, so I don't even have to shout. You'll be able to hear me and hear what I'm saying. The crumble has started. It had started when we beat you. We did our job. Nobody else has been able to do it so far, but the cracks are beginning to show. The normal Arsenal frailties have come back in full force. Arteta is now gone back to nervous football, and the players are portraying it in the way that they play. Now, imagine how long's the Premier League been going for? 30 years? And it's the first time a team top of the league has surrendered a 2-goal lead to the team at the bottom. Now, I know United are used to setting records.
Yeah.
But it's nice that Arsenal are top of the league and still settle shit records. So it doesn't surprise me that the crumble started. The fact that Pep, you can see that he's got the eye of the tiger in him. They've just been sitting there waiting for you lot to mess up. And as usual, for the last 3 years, second ole is incoming. There's trophies to be won. You're still in with the quad. Right. So look, listen, while you're in it, you can always talk about winning it. This one, I think this failure, this league failure, is gonna hurt the Arsenal fans more than the rest of them.
The thing about it is, like, people are predicting. Yes, a couple of seasons in a row we've come second, but there's 12 games to play. There's still a lot of points on the table, right? So if, for instance, we lose against Spurs, which I don't think is happening on Sunday, and City win, it's 2 points. We're still ahead. It's still in our hands. So people can talk about the crumble, talk about us. Yes, we haven't been playing great in the last couple of matches, no doubt. But for me, like I said at the beginning of the season, we are winning something this season, right? We are definitely.
But is it going to be what you want though? If you finish the season with just the Coca-Cola, are you going to be happy?
Hopefully, no, of course not. No Arsenal fan's going to be happy with just that. But for people to write us off now to say, "Oh yeah, City's title," there's still a lot of games to play. Yeah, you have seen it. People have seen it, but you get me. Let's wait till it actually happens. Because right now, It's just speculation, isn't it? It's what
No,
you're
it's
hoping.
not speculation. No,
It
it's
is.
not speculation.
You're hoping.
It's not.
You're hoping, bruv. You're hoping because you hate us so much. You're hoping that it
No,
happens. But
no.
see it.
I
So wait.
got to, yeah,
Okay.
wait.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So say if City draw or lose against Newcastle and we beat Spurs, and is the crumble still on? Then are we still crumbling?
Yeah, of course you are.
Yeah.
Of course you are, because those two games that you should have won against Wolves and Brentford. Brentford should have beat.
Now Brentford played well. Brentford should have beat us. They should have beat us. We didn't play that great, right? For the past couple of matches, we haven't been playing great, but we haven't lost. We're still getting the points in. We haven't lost. We're still getting the points in. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, there's still a lot of points to play for. So am I nervous about Sunday? Not really, because we normally beat Spurs. We don't fear Spurs. We don't fear Spurs, regardless of our form. We don't fear Spurs. You understand? Spurs have got a lot. They need the points, especially if West Ham beat Brighton. It's going to be panic stations. It's going to be panic stations.
Who needs the points more, though, Derms? I'm going to ask you this, Derms. Who needs the points more, Arsenal or Tottenham?
We both do.
No,
I mean, I've never heard. Look, I know Arsenal fans,
take those splinters out your bum, Derms.
I look. Yes, we need the points. Yes, for where we are. No, I'm not going to say that we don't need the points. Yeah, we do need the points, but Arsenal need the points. If Man City beat Newcastle, and don't forget they got a game in hand as well on you lot. So they've got a game. They've got an extra 3 points on you, really, if they win that game in hand. So, Arsenal do as well. Arsenal need a win for confidence to install something into them to say, okay, we can go and win this league. I've spoken to many Arsenal fans since that game against Wolves and Brentford. A lot of them are worried. We're crumbling. Arteta's going to take us down the path again of bottling the league. A very few Arsenal fans are probably a little bit arrogant that we're not going to lose, and who's Tottenham? I find that very arrogant. Who's Tottenham?
Yeah, but
this is a North London. Hang on, this is a North London derby. There's 2 games important every year. I don't give a shit what Arsenal do for the rest of the season. I care about beating Arsenal and them 2 games. It's about bragging rights. And then you can have your North London forever. Why don't you go back and actually to South London where you officially came from?
Here we go.
And start singing.
You're talking about like this is Tottenham, but come on. When we faced you last time,
Arsenal are beatable.
We smacked you 4-1. Of course we're beatable.
Hang on, right? Who actually came from 2-0 down to beat you? Got to draw Wolves. Who went to your own backyard and beat you? Manchester United.
But it wasn't Tottenham. It wasn't Tottenham. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, it was Man United.
You're meeting a very different Tottenham team on Sunday.
But it wasn't Tottenham. We don't fear Tottenham. Look at what Tottenham's doing right now.
I don't give a shit what you do.
Yeah, but you got to look at it like this. You got to look at it like this. Look at what Tottenham's doing. Look at the results that you lot are doing.
Who's won a European trophy?
Right?
That ain't got
nothing. You won the European trophy, but we still beat you 4-1 at our ground. So that don't mean nothing. You won a European trophy, but you're fighting relegation. So that don't mean nothing, really.
We had a shit manager. What do you expect?
Your European trophy means nothing, because if it did, you wouldn't be fighting relegation, bro.
I tell you one, that your manager has got you to bottle the league 3 years in a row. You should have won the league by now, to be fair.
Could have, but we didn't.
I mean,
we haven't.
We're having a bad season. But Arsenal have you. When was the last time you won the league? Who was your manager when you last won the league?
When's the last time you lot won the league?
No, don't deflect the question. No, that's deflecting the question. You're acting a politician now.
Come on. But you can't really talk.
I asked you a question. Don't be a politician. Don't be a politician and deflect the answer. When did you last win the league?
You know when we last won the league, but that question is irrelevant when you ain't won it.
I'm asking you a question. So you're being a politician.
You can't answer that. You have no right to answer.
Why? I do have a right. Don't tell me if I have a right or not.
When's the last time you lot? No, but the reason why I said that, when's the last time you lot won the league? You're talking about that you've won the league last season.
No, I'm asking you, when was the last time you won the league? Well, yeah, I know when we last won the league, but you probably don't know
Yeah,
when
but
you
you
last
can.
won the league.
Yeah, but we
I
did.
asked you
I
a
do know.
question.
Yeah, but we won
There
it
is a
before
question.
you.
There is. I got another question, Tony. To it. So if you don't answer
No,
it,
but
that's
what?
fine. But the problem, your
Yeah, but
last one under Arsene Wenger, right?
yeah, but
You
that
got a
don't mean
manager come
nothing.
in that
What does
just
that
won
mean,
you an FA Cup in
bruv?
your FA Cup, and then for the
I.
next 7 years he hasn't won you a trophy.
It doesn't matter. You have no right to
So
ask
you're
me when
quite
we've won
happy
the
for
league.
your team to finish. You think bottling the league for the last 3 years is good enough. You are bottling the league because your players don't have
You
the
can't.
confidence in your
Okay,
manager to get over the line
all
to
right.
win
That
the Premier League.
okay, but that's your opinion, isn't it? Let's wait till it actually happens, quote unquote. If City win it, then you can say we bottled the league. But right now, it's
Well,
speculation.
they
Right
have got
now,
a game in hand
right,
on you.
right. That don't mean nothing. That don't. It's game in hand on paper, but you've never seen a piece of paper score a goal yet. You understand what I'm saying? So on paper, yeah, but you've never seen it. You get me? Then
I
you're
really
asking,
hope we beat you Sunday. I
you're
really
asking,
hope we beat
you're
you
asking,
Sunday.
you're asking
I
us.
really would love that.
You're asking. Okay. When did you won last won the league? Come on, man. You've got no right to. You're not at the table to ask.
Excuse me, don't tell me what I have a right to and not
You
have a right
don't.
to.
No, you don't, because you haven't won
I
the
do.
league since '61,
So
bruv.
arrogant.
Was you even? It's not even arrogance. It's the truth. If you
I
won,
don't have the right to
if
ask you a question.
you
Your
don't,
last
because
won the league.
if you're a Liverpool fan,
Unreal, man.
if you're a Liverpool fan, you can ask me because you're champions. You
Unreal.
just won it. You just won it.
Unreal.
If you're
Unreal.
a City fan, then you can
that.
ask about the league. But Spurs fan, until you win the league, then you can ask me about winning the league, bruv.
Oh,
Right,
Lord.
right now,
God,
right
Arsenal
now,
fans are so
right
arrogant.
now, right now, your focus is not getting relegated. That's your focus, bruv. That's we're on different levels here, bruv. Like we're
do you
on
know
different
what?
levels. But it's
Do
true
you know
though.
what?
It's true.
I-
Am I lying?
I've never heard
Dev,
so much gobbledygook in all my
But
life.
it's the truth. All right, right now, is your focus winning the league or not getting relegated? What's your focus?
We're not going to get relegated.
What's your
Okay,
no?
so
But what is your focus though? What is your focus? Is
my
your
focus is to
winning
get
the-
three. My focus
your focus-
is to get. Hang on. See, he
Go on,
doesn't even. He really is a politician because he
No,
keeps
but-
talking over you.
No, but you're not answering the question though.
I have answered the question.
It's one of the. Is your focus winning the league or not getting relegated? What is
Well,
your
if you can be quiet for 2 minutes and let me answer the
All right,
question, I'll answer it.
Tell me what your objective is.
Okay, my objective is to get 3 points on Saturday and beat Arsenal. That's what our objective is.
No, but
3
I'm
points
asking you a
get us.
question.
3 points. Hang on. 3 points does get us up the league away from relegation, but it's
Okay.
to beat you lot on Saturday. To beat you lot
Okay.
on Sunday.
So
at
you don't.
4:30.
So you don't get close to relegation, right?
Yeah, I've already said that.
Okay,
I said that at the
okay,
very
all right,
beginning.
all
So
right.
You were
Devs,
listening.
All right,
Devs,
all right. So
Devs,
we ain't on the same
Devs.
level. We ain't on the
Devs.
same level. We ain't.
Arrogant.
Dev,
What is-
if you beat us, Dev, if you
call it
beat
what you want.
Arsenal and get relegated, would you
going.
be happy?
Yeah.
Would you be happy?
Yeah. Would you
Devs.
be happy? Would you be happy? Would you be happy?
Oh no.
No, but would you be happy?
Harry
You
and
beat us.
Joseph and the wee donkey.
No, but if you beat us and get relegated, would you be happy? Would you be happy?
Lord. That's a stupid question. Not even answering that. What was your question
Go
again,
on.
Mr. B? Sorry.
No,
It was
that's
a
the
question
question that I asked you. That's the same
Yeah.
question that I just asked you. You're saying that you want to beat. You're only interested in beating but if you beat Arsenal and still get relegated, are you still going to be happy? So it's the
Yeah, of course
relegation.
he is. Of course he is.
That's a silly. Of course, I'm not gonna. Tony,
Right,
can I answer
so
the
it's-
question without you interrupting, please?
Go on.
Go on.
You know, it's like as soon as I open my gob, you're jumping in straight away. Like
Oh,
we're not
God.
going to go down, Mr. B. That is not going to happen. Look, if we get relegated, of course I'm going to be angry. Of course, it doesn't matter what you do. Over 38 games, you've played your 38 games, and you're in your position. You deserve to go down. Simple as. Doesn't matter who you beat, who you haven't beaten that season. You're going to be angry because you get relegated. We're not going down. But the North London Derby is complete. It's 1-2 games a year where everything goes out the window. It's about pride. It's about bragging rights.
Last season? Did you beat us last
It's
season?
it's about bragging rights. It's about being the better team in North London. It's a bit like you playing Man City, Mr. B. Everything goes out the window. Doesn't matter where Man United are.
Yeah, but you know,
where Man City
I'll
are.
be honest with
It's
you.
it's about the pride of that day, playing that game for that 90 minutes, and the players of say Manchester United or Tottenham giving their all. You're coming to our backyard. We're
Right.
yes, we haven't had the great record against Arsenal over the last few years, and I'll admit that. When you beat us 4-1, and we were terrible that day.
Right, you'd be
But
terrible.
we have a chance in our own backyard to A, get 3 points, B, put a massive dent into your Titan challenge, and C, really show you that we're not a pushover anymore. Everyone thinks we're this pushover. That we've got a new manager coming in, a manager with
Your
new
manager's
tactics,
shit.
new
You know that,
ideas,
don't it?
a manager with new ideas and new tactics. Arteta, for me, has not, and I've said this more than one occasion, Arsenal's biggest problem is Arteta. He's not going to get you over the line because he hasn't got the know-how or the bottle to get you over the line.
Okay. Do you know
And
what?
on Sunday, your players, we're going to make it as I hope we do. I really hope we make that
different.
as a toxic environment as possible, like we did on the Conte when you players bottled it. When we went for the Champions League, we finished fourth. You bottled it that night. You couldn't play under the pressure. These are mostly the same amount of players, where one or two have gone, but you players do not like playing under pressure, and we're going to make it as humanly possible, as toxic as we can at the lane, to show you lot what it means.
Do you know what it is? I'll be honest with you, Mr. B. You know what it is? I'll be honest with you. Yeah. In Spurs fans' heads, it's like we're rivals. Like us Arsenal fans, we don't look at Spurs as rivals, you know, bruv. We don't. We don't look at you as rivals. You understand what I'm saying? We don't. City, Liverpool, United, they're rivals. But Spurs, we don't look at Spurs as rivals. Like you, North London, okay, whatever. But we don't look at you as rivals at all. At all. Do you get what I'm saying? So Sunday come.
If we beat you Sunday, it's not going to bother you then. You're not going to be upset because it's just Tottenham has beat you.
If you beat us Sunday, they'll be like, okay, well, you beat us, but we still are going for the title. We're not even watching relegation. We're going for the title, isn't it? So if you beat us, you put a slight dent, but there's still more games to play. You understand what I'm saying? I've always said, until it's mathematically impossible for us to move from the first spot, right? Arsenal ain't won nothing. Until it's mathematically impossible. And right now, it's not mathematically impossible. We can still move from the second. So for me, it's game by game. I'm not one of these Arsenal fans that come out here and say, yeah, we won the league. Or when we were 11 points, oh, yeah, we're going to win the league. Nah, I was taking it game by game, and that's what I do.
To be fair, you did. To be fair, you did.
Right.
Yeah, you did.
I take it game by game. You understand what I'm saying? So you're there talking about arrogance. It ain't got nothing to do with arrogance. But what I'm trying to say to you is, in regards to winning the league, like, we can't hear Spurs fans talk to us about winning the league. Chelsea fans can ask us. Liverpool fans can ask us. City fans can ask us. United fans can ask us. But Spurs fans, we can't, like, you're speaking Swahili, bro. We can't understand what you're talking about. Like, you're speaking Swahili, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Until you win that league, you could come and ask us questions about the league. Right now, it's like we're all going into a rave. We're all going to a rave. City fans are dressed smart. Man United fans are dressed smart. Chelsea fans are dressed smart. Liverpool fans are dressed smart. Spurs fans are coming in a tracksuit. You're not getting into the club, bruv. You're not getting into the club. You get me? You're not getting into the club. Who's this? Who we got here? After the 4-1, where was you lot? Pipes, where were you after the 4-1? I didn't see no Pipes. I didn't see no Don P. I didn't see nobody after we smacked you 4-1. And now you're coming here to, what are you going to say? What, we're going to lose? You're going to beat us? What are you going to say, Pipes? Talk to me.
I have not said a word. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. But Pipes, honestly, you're a Spurs fan. Talking about us winning the league, come on, man. Is that really a conversation? Is that a conversation?
Tony. You see the problem with you gooners?
Yeah, go on.
You're so, what's the word? You're so up yourselves.
No, we're not. I'm not.
You are. Because you're talking about we don't see Spurs as rivals.
No,
and we don't look at them as rivals. But yet, my brother, you guys made up and named a day for when you finished above us in the table.
Yeah, that's them, man.
What's TikTok Things Day about?
I can't.
What's that about?
It's something to why
for a team that you don't see as rivals.
Nah,
that's what I'm saying. You Gooners fans, you make me laugh.
Do you know what?
You very much are our rivals. You keep talking about.
Pipes, they think they live rent free in their head. We don't give a shit about
that's what makes me laugh.
I know, it's true.
That's not rivals. We live rent free in your brains.
Not at all. Not in my brain. Maybe
your fan base does.
You could talk about a few fan base members, but you can't come here and say every Arsenal fan. Nah, because I don't see Spurs as no rivals in my eyes. I don't.
Okay.
You're talking about like I only can speak on my opinion. I can't speak about all Arsenal fans.
All right. So St. Totteringham's Day, or whatever.
I don't even know what date that is. I don't even know what date that is, bro. That's the thing. That's why. That's how relevant it is in my world. I don't even know what.
But you lot made the name. You lot created a name.
No, but we're going back to what I said. You cannot tarnish me with the same brush as other Arsenal fans. Other Arsenal fans may know the date, bruv. They may even have a top saying St. Totteringham's Day. They may.
But you're one person.
I'm not that guy. And Arsenal fans that I know, we don't celebrate that. It's not about that. I don't look at Tottenham in any way like, oh shit. You know, nah, I don't. I can't. I've never have. I never have. You get what I'm saying? When they're talking to me, like, well, win the league and come talk to me. Other than that, like I said before, you're speaking Swahili, bro. I don't know Swahili. Maybe if I Google translate what you're saying, I can understand it. But right now, I can't. I don't. You get me? I don't see Spurs in no way like, oh shit. Nah, I don't. You got a beautiful stadium, no doubt. Your stadium is beautiful. I'll give you that. But other than that, nah, mate, I don't even go. Listen, I live near Tottenham. I don't even go.
Well, listen. All jokes aside, I'm not even here to come and beat no drum about what we're gonna do on Sunday, because obviously we have no home form to speak of. So that would be an idiot to do and come and say we're gonna do that. Right. But at the same time though, I do believe if we can. Because the last time we beat you, basically, the crowd beat you. Because it was the loudest the new ground has ever been. And quite frankly, your mob got boiled alive that night.
And it's going to be like that. It's going to be like that. It's going to be very loud.
If it's like that on Sunday, and there's a possibility it could be,
it will be
on the back of the Wolves result, then we could get something out of the game. You know what I mean? But obviously, it's down to, the new manager, so-called Bounce, and I'm sure we'll all discuss him shortly. But yeah, it's gonna be. Obviously, you guys are favourites. I'm not gonna be sitting here and chat nonsense, and you know what I mean. You guys will be favourites,
right?
But I think the start of the game is gonna be key.
Yep.
And I'll know. I don't know how you are, Downs, but I know within 5 minutes whether we're gonna play well or not. Generally,
yeah, I'm the same as you. I know within about 5 minutes how we're going to be that day. I agree with your pipes on that.
Yeah, but Derms is coming up and saying, regardless of what happens, we're gonna get whooped. He's coming with that talk. He's saying I'm arrogant, but he's coming with we're gonna whoop
Tony,
you. We're gonna
can
whoop
I
you.
just actually hang on? Can I? It's all right, you talking over everyone and people trying to speak, and then you just jump on top of them.
Yeah, but
show a little bit of politeness. No, hang on. Show a little bit of politeness.
Yeah, but wasn't I just talking? You're talking over me.
No, well, when I've been trying to speak, you've been speaking over me all the time.
Come on. I was just talking that you was just talking and then you're saying I'm talking over you.
I am confident we can beat you. And I'm going to come with my confidence. I'm allowed to. I'm a Spurs fan. I'm allowed to have my opinion. I'm allowed to have how I feel about my team. And I will back my team 100%.
Okay, no problem.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if we're playing Wolves or we're playing Man City or we're playing Liverpool or Arsenal, Palace, whoever. I'm still going to back my team 100%. And just because you lot are doing better than us at the moment, and fair play to you for doing better than us, and I tip my hat off to, you're doing well, does it mean when it comes to a North London derby that I know we're playing shit? I know we've got no home form to speak of. I know we've been absolutely dire for the last 18 months. But I'm still going to get behind my team 100% when it comes to Sunday, no matter what. No matter how crap we are, it's 90 minutes of football, and it's 90 minutes that we can beat you or you can beat us. And of course, Tony, I'm going to be confident. Of course, I'm going to say we're going to whoop you because I feel we can. You haven't been playing well. We've got a new manager. The players are going to be up for it. The fans are already going to be up for it. And we're going to put a dent in your title. It's not trying to be arrogant. It's not trying to be optimistic. It's just backing my team. And I will back my team 100%. And if you win, I will be the first one to say congratulations, well done. We move on. If we beat you, I'm sure you'd be the same way with me. But up to them, it's a bit like boxing in a press conference. It's a bit like Tyson Fury against whoever, and it's all the bit of pre-match, pre-fight, natter and talk, and we're all giving it that, and we're all giving it large. But when it comes down to it, if you beat us, I'll be the first one to say congratulations and well done. Even if you win the league, I'd be the first one to say, well done.
No, you
And then
won't.
I'll
No,
move
you
on.
won't. No,
No, you
no,
won't.
you
I will.
won't.
No, you
No,
won't.
People
don't.
know
No,
me
no, you
too.
won't.
People know me from my own channel. I've constantly
Never
said,
give-
if Arsenal won the league, it would annoy me for one day, and that's it. I'll just move on. They were the best team to win it that year, and that's the end of.
If Spurs win the league, I will be fuming for a very long time. I ain't gonna lie. It will take me a while to get over that.
'Cause
I'll be
Arsenal
Yeah,
don't
and that's
live in
how I
my
feel
head.
about Arsenal. That's how I feel about Arsenal winning the league. I just,
It'll take me a while to get over
it's,
that.
it's,
Like,
it's, it's gonna be, it's gonna be more than a day. To be fair,
Because they ain't going
I
to
mean,
win the
look-
league, Mr. B. You know that. You're going to be safe, bruv. You're going to be
Yeah,
safe.
yeah,
They
no,
ain't going to win the league.
you just don't know that, do you?
this
You don't know.
this season's gonna make and break a lot of friendships.
All I know,
Um,
yeah, and I said this as well in my group, that it's gonna boil down to Arsenal versus City when we play at the Etihad.
you think
match
it goes?
there-
You think it
that
goes?
match-
You think
that
it goes
match
that
is-
far?
That match there is key. I don't know why I've got this feeling that match is key to see who wins the title. I'm telling you that. That's why
you
all
lot
of
have
these.
done before
so-
that.
Or we're not at all.
Talk
Yeah,
to us about the Wolves game, though, Tony. Talk to us about the Wolves game.
Wolves game, yeah, but listen, I don't know what it is. Like even when we beat Wolves, you gotta remember we won. We scored 2
Yeah,
own
that's
goals.
2
with
own
that.
goals.
Jammy.
Right, it was a jammy. So Wolves against us, even though they're bottom, yeah, we should have teared them up, no doubt, right? But drawing against them, man, it wasn't a good look for us at all. It wasn't a look good. So that's why right now Arsenal fans are a bit rocky. We're a bit like, oh shit. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to keep the faith, man. You got to keep the faith. Like I said, you're going to get a lot of Arsenal fans out there saying, oh, yeah, we've lost the league. For me, like I said, until it's mathematically impossible for us to move or whatever, then, you know what I mean? Because how much points?
Yeah, basically, it's in both your hands now.
It is.
But obviously, the key is that it hasn't been in City's hands before. You know what I'm saying? It's actually in their hands now. So that is the the caveat where. So the fact that it could be in their hands now is the issue, and why you man's getting nervous. But in terms of Sunday, I mean, yeah, you lot will be favourites, but like I said, we have to go, and that's why, to be honest with you, I've never subscribed to this this free hit business that people love to say about this game.
I don't either.
Yeah,
Nah, it ain't a free hit at all.
in the North London derby. I don't care if we're bottom on 0 points and you are top with 100 points. It's a derby. And I want us to go out and show some flipping, a bit about us. You know what I mean?
So what are you expecting? Sorry, Derms, and obviously you lot have been talking about your new manager coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Tudor's record is shit.
Really shit.
It is. It's not great.
I mean, right. So where is this? Where is the confidence for this game actually coming from? Is it because you've got rid of Thomas Frank, or is it because you're playing Arsenal and you want to get hyped up for it, or is it that you actually believe that Tudor, this man who's had 185 clubs in the last 15 years, bro, he just comes in, makes a mess, and pisses off.
He wants a paycheck, innit? He wants a paycheck.
Well, at the end of the day, the pool was very small. We knew we was gonna get an interim manager. I ain't gonna lie to you. The man, his name came a bit left field, but it smells of a Paratici appointment. But whole nother show. We ain't got time to discuss how that could happen when Paratici is no longer at the club. But the fact of the matter is, his record as like a fire troubleshooter is actually quite good. He does come in, he makes an instant impact, and then when clubs decide, okay, let's give you a longer deal, it goes pear-shaped. Apparently, I was hearing today that his record in his opening games, he's got something like, I think, 5 wins and a draw out of his 6 opening games for his various clubs. So he's a short term. He basically does
really short term though.
Yeah, he does what he says to him.
It was the right decision for me, Mr. B. And Pipes is right. We were going down the interim route. And yeah, you are right. It was Paratici who recommended him. The Lewis family actually rang. I was hearing on the grapevine, the Lewis family rang him up, and he actually recommended them because they don't trust Lang or Vinay.
Well, they're dumber and dumber. Let's have it right. But again,
yeah, they are dumber and dumber.
You know, but
It was the Lewis family that sacked Frank. And you asked me where this confidence is coming from, Mr. B. It's coming from because Thomas Frank isn't there. That's where the confidence is coming from.
No, you know what?
For me,
Nah, it's coming from our results against Wolves and Brentford. That's where it's coming from. That's where it's coming from. It's coming from our results against Wolves and Brentford.
It's not. Believe me, it's not.
It is.
Maybe 20% of it is, but the rest of it is because Thomas Frank isn't there. The players didn't respect Thomas Frank. The players were turning up late for training. The players weren't being disciplined.
Sorry, what was? Obviously, I know we've got other football to talk about. As you brought that up, this late for training thing. This is Ramiro, your captain as well, right?
Yeah, he was leading it. He was leading it because they had no respect for Thomas Frank.
Yeah,
Thomas Frank
is disgusting.
Thomas Frank, respect the club, though. Respect the club. Forget about the manager. Respect the club, man.
Thomas Frank, he had let all the discipline go so bad, and that's why Paratici left as well, because he came down there at some time in November when he recommended to Vinay and Lang that he has to go. Here's the man we want to bring in. This is the man I think that can change it around. And if you sack Thomas Frank then, which he should have been sacked after the 4-1 defeat against Arsenal, I don't think Tottenham would be where they are now. I think Tottenham would be up the league. We would have moved up the league a bit more now. I think we would.
But even with your injury, so it wasn't an injury. It wasn't an injury problem. It was actually Thomas Frank.
It was a mixture of everything. It was an injury problem. It was the players not playing for the manager. It was the manager ran out of ideas. There was no discipline within the club. It was like the kindergarten. The players were allowed to do what they want. And this man's come in. He's a bit of a disciplined manager. He gives no sort of. He will tell you how it is, and I think the players needed that. And I think he's galvanized them. I think he's got them ready. And this confidence for me is, I've watched a bit of their training this week. I haven't seen the players so intense looking and so determined, even in training, to prove a point. And these players have to prove a point, because these players are the ones going out on the pitch. The manager can only do so much. The manager's the one that picks the team, picks the tactics. When they cross that white line, it's down to the players to go and perform on the pitch. And if they're not performing for the manager, or the manager's not giving them inspiration to go out and get the 3 points, then you've got problems. And I think we left them in too long. I think the players just gave up and they didn't bother. And this is going back to under Ange as well. I think there's been a massive problem at the football club for a long time. And I think the only man to bring that in is Pochettino. Bring him back in the summer. But I think Arsenal are going to get a rude awakening.
Okay, talk to me about Ange's interview.
Arsenal are going to get a rude awakening on Sunday.
Until you said the P word, my friend. Until you said the P word. I mean,
save that for a whole nother issue. Save that for a whole nother show. You can sit down with Debs on this channel and talk about that.
That is, but everything else, I'm on board. I'm on board with, you know what I mean. But Frank just wasn't the fit for the club. You know, he had no charisma, no he just didn't have the gravitas needed to manage a big football club. His press conferences were shocking. Car crashes basically every week.
What about? So you lot, tell me about Ange's interview. How do you lot feel about what he was saying about your?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen all of it. I've only taken little tidbits that people have reposted online. But I mean, he is basically the world's number one. He's a snake oil salesman. Yeah, he is though. It's chocolate. Basically, it was the kind of guy who comes to you, looking for a job, and he interviews very well, and then you actually see him do the job, and he's shit. But his whole, in his mind, he's like a combination of Fergie, Mourinho, Pep, and Wenger. In his mind,
you can't say he's shit though. He won you like a trophy, you know.
Oh my lord, I've had this argument to death. Listen,
he won you like the trophy. He won you like a trophy, brother. You get me?
Not being funny. I've seen Spurs, all right, not regularly, but I've seen Spurs win trophies before. Yeah? We never had to lose 22 matches in order to win these trophies. So I'm saying to you, Postecoglou is like I said, he's a car salesman. He lucked out basically in a Europa competition that was poor standard, and then he happened to play probably the weakest, Mr. B, I'm sure you back me up on this, the weakest Man United team in living memory.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying to you? So,
football only started for me since Carrot came to the club. So
he's lucked out. I mean, I'm with Derms on what he said earlier, and to be honest with you, I was of that opinion that the losing culture that Tottenham are currently on was started by Angie. You see what I'm saying?
I think it was long before that, Pipes. I think it started on the. I think
but he made it acceptable to lose football match every week because he said he came out. I'm going to bin off the Prem in January and concentrate on the Europa. And those players have literally carried that form from last season into this season with under Frank. Yeah, because we're talking 2 years now, so we're not talking form. We're talking a spiral that's occurred over 2 seasons. Yeah, and it was started by Mr. Fraudulent, Postecoglou. So, to answer your question, Tony, I mean, the interviews are nothing but self-serving party political broadcasts for Postecoglou, quite frankly, and he's just there. I mean, he's saying stuff about the board that not being funny. And again, Mr. B can back me up, is that some of us were saying this stuff years ago. It's nothing new what he's saying about the board. Yeah. So it's an interview, like I said, in it's just an exercise in self-serving propaganda for himself. And basically he's spinning everything. I mean, all right, he spoke about Forest. I think he's done a part 2, didn't he?
I think so.
I have no idea.
Talk about Forest in the second part, but yeah, I don't have no real desire to sit down and watch all of it because I just know what he's gonna spout, and he's irritating to me. So yeah.
I heard about it. I didn't really watch it.
I did watch it. I watched it. I watched the whole interview. Look, I like Ange because I'm a massive Celtic fan as well, so I knew what he was. I like Ange because of my Celtic connections I have. So yeah, I have more. A lot of fans don't respect him. I do respect him. I do think, you know, he won us a trophy where the likes of Mourinho and Conte couldn't.
You see
there is a losing culture. I agree.
I hear that argument all the time, and it's very, very misleading and disingenuous because Conte and Mourinho,
it isn't really disingenuous because
they weren't backed. Because why did he say that he done something that Mourinho and Conte couldn't? Yeah, Conte and he had man like Legley, Dyer, Emerson Royale.
I mean,
he got that team in the top 4.
Yeah, but he also got himself sacked when we were in the top 4.
No, he did get himself.
Conte did.
He didn't get himself sacked.
Conte got himself sacked because of the interview. But if we're talking about Ange, look, I agree with some of what you said about Ange. I do. I think it's sometimes spilt milk he's talking about. He's probably a little bit bitter because he didn't get season 3 after winning this Europa League. But we can't just diss him because he won us a trophy. He did win us a trophy, and I think most Spurs fans are a little bit grateful for that. That was the best night, and it was a poor European competition. We did play a very poor Manchester United side, to be fair, and we weren't great ourselves. It's one of the worst finals I think I ever win, but we won the trophy, and we won the trophy, and at the end of the day, that's what you're there to do. In finals, you win trophies, and we won our 3rd Europa Cup win. I'm lucky enough to remember us winning the one in '84. I was only young then, and it was nice. It was nice to still be around to see us win another one. But you are right about the losing culture. It did start under Ange, and losing 22 games last season is not acceptable.
Right.
Losing how many games we've lost this season is not acceptable.
Agreed.
But it doesn't matter.
Long may it continue.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Long may it continue.
It doesn't matter if we lose. Like, it's all about how we do now. That's in the past. It's about today's the start. As Mr. B just said, football with him started on the Michael Carrick. You know, you don't go back over the Amarin era. Go, God, God, we were shit then, weren't we? You look at United now, playing far better football under a different manager because the players respect Carrick, and Carrick is doing simple things. He's making it simple for the players to understand respect. And these players probably,
Go on.
And these players will have respect for Tudor. And
why?
They will get more.
They don't even know him. I think you lot should have got Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane would have been better. I think Robbie Keane.
I love Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane isn't ready. Robbie Keane is not ready to manage at Tottenham. I tell you that now. I really want him.
Robbie Keane would have been just an emotional appointment. He's not ready to be.
He would have been able to write. He would have been able to galvanize.
Hype the team up.
Yeah, because he understands what it's like for a North London derby. My man don't have a clue. So there's only so much he's going to be able to galvanize your team.
Maybe sometimes it's better to maybe sometimes
he would have been
maybe sometimes better to have a manager that's not emotionally invested in it, that can actually take a step backwards and say, okay, this is what we need to do to win the game. Robbie Keane isn't ready. Robbie Keane will not be ready to manage Tottenham for another 10 years. I want him to become the Republic of Ireland manager after our current manager leaves. That's where I want him to go.
But you only need Robbie for about 12 games, isn't it? 12, 13 games.
That's but is he really going to leave a full-time job and come to an interim job where he's got to have no job next summer? He ain't going to leave where he is.
Yeah, he would have taken the job.
I wouldn't want him to either.
All right, look, with that, can I have a score prediction? I mean, this is going to be really irrelevant because I know where it's going to be going. But can I have a score prediction from? I'm going to start with you, Tony.
I say 3-1 Arsenal.
Is that an easy 3-1? Is that a comfortable 3-1? Is it
be easy.
Free kick, ole?
No, it's going to be a 3-1. I can see let's say my like Rice. I can see Rice getting on the score sheet or Rice doing an assist. That's all I see in my crystal ball at the moment. You know what I mean? That's all I see. Nothing else.
What about you, Debs? What have you got?
2-1 Tottenham. And it'd be a half full. It'd be a half full 2-1, but 2-1 Spurs.
Who's gonna score for you, lot?
We're gonna get. I actually don't know who's fit. We've got 13 fit players. So whoever's playing up front, I'll pick him. I think Padilla might get one, but there will be a sending off in the game.
There you go.
Somebody will get sent off.
There.
Somebody will get sent off in that game, and I think
if it's a sending off, let it be late.
Little West Ham player who I'll never mention as long as I live, for him turning his back on his country. I hope he gets sent off.
Captain.
I think Rice will be your captain, to be fair, but we'll talk about that. Come on, then, Pipes. What you got?
I think, as I said earlier, if the fans really turn up on Sunday and really bring the heat atmosphere-wise, I think, as poor as we've been at home, I think we may be able to get a draw. I think we can. I think 2-2.
There's a couple of 2-2s in it.
I'd also say one thing before you do your prediction. The first, like Durham said, the first goal is key, because if we score first, your crowd silence. It'll be silence. It'll be like, oh shit, this what's happening. Do you know what I mean? Because you lot ain't great at home. You lot can't really, you know what I mean? Your crowd at home is not really being that great. Obviously against us, it's gonna be volumes, and we need that. We need the crowd to be ripping, because when we go to the Etihad, that's what we're going to be facing, isn't it? So we need to see the most, like the loudest Spurs get, and see what we do. Because if we win and it's the loudest, when we go to Etihad now,
you see UT at this Etihad business.
Yeah.
Take care of Sunday, and then take care of Chelsea afterwards, and then we'll see.
Trust me, I hear what you're saying. Even though Arsenal, Chelsea, and all that, but it's going to be key. That Etihad match is key, bruv. It's key. It's key.
I think you'll have done before that. I think you'll have done before the Etihad game.
Yeah, people think we're done now, but I'm just telling you. Remember this conversation.
You're done now.
Is the League Cup final before the Etihad game?
I think so.
No, yeah, it is.
Oh, is it?
It's after. It's after.
Right.
I think it's after the League
final.
Yeah,
is the key game.
That's a psychological thing. But
yeah, the League Cup final is the key game.
It's big. It's big. We'll see. Like I said, it's like,
yeah,
you know. There's still a lot of points on the table, because what?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
12 games left. How many points is that? What, 50-something points? You know what I'm saying?
The thing I will
What,
say,
12, 36?
36 points.
the thing I will admit for you gooners out there who are a bit nervous is that this is not the City of 2 or 3 years ago that can reel off 10, 12 games in a row. You know,
They don't have to. They won't have to. This is my point.
I don't know.
The league has been. Listen, the level of the league has been so poor. As in, you know, I'm glad it's been poor because I've actually got some excitement for this season. But there's so much more like to come. I just don't see everybody. Oh, it's predictable. It's not predictable. Do I want Spurs to win? I would love nothing more than Tottenham to stick it to Arsenal. But I know Arsenal are going to stick it to themselves before the season finishes. It's not going to be Spurs that breaks Arsenal. It's going to be Arsenal that break Arsenal. You know what I mean? And that's
agreed.
And that's that.
I mean, I alluded. Sorry to cut you. Alluded to Derm's point earlier on about stopping their charge. That shouldn't be our priority because obviously we are in a fight of our own.
Right, and this is all. And this is always.
So I'm not really concerning myself with stopping Arsenal at this point. It's about doing for us and taking care of our business. And if we take care of our business, then stopping Arsenal is like a byproduct. But that should be the priority in our heads as fans. You know what I mean? We want to win to pull away from the nasty stuff at the bottom of the table.
Exactly. And if West Ham win tomorrow, it's
which we are going to do.
Exactly.
Kind of sticky.
Exactly. You know so I ain't really concerned myself about stopping them boys there up the road. You know, that will take care of itself.
Well, if it helps, my prediction is a draw. I think it's probably going to be 1-1 or 2-1. You know what my preference is already. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I hope Arsenal get absolutely smashed, but I don't see that they, as an independent,
except Tony.
Yeah, as an independent, I don't see how the new manager comes in and he suddenly makes you guys become this team. Especially you're talking about injuries and player shortages and stuff like that. And I'm still going positive with a draw. I want you lot to win this game so bad. I just don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think this isn't the game where Arsenal slip up. I'm convinced. I just think there's confidence levels at the moment. Yeah, Arsenal are in the sherbet. They are. But I think that's more down to confidence than form. You see, like, I think Tottenham at the moment, their form is poor. Arsenal's confidence is poor, and I think that's the difference. Yeah. Arsenal can go in there, get an early goal, and their confidence rises again. With Tottenham take the lead, they're still going to be in the game thinking, "Oh Jesus!" As I said, I mean, the good thing is with Tudor, nobody knows apart from you Tottenham players, nobody knows how you're playing. It's not going to get leaked. You know. So I think that may be the advantage that you have, that you catch him. You catch him early.
Don't matter if it gets leaked or what formation. You get me, like.
Mr. B, I have something I've written down I would like to read. Just the end of this little North London segment, right? It's a little something I've written, right? When Tottenham versus Arsenal rolls around, it's not just another fixture. It's the North London derby. It always comes with noise. The rivalry between Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal Football Club is one of the fiercest in English football, separated by just a few miles in North London. These two clubs have been battling for local and bragging rights for over a century. Its pride, its history, and chaos, all wrapped up into 90 minutes. The tension rarely ignited in 1913 when Arsenal moved to Highbury, right into Tottenham territory, and it's been heated ever since. From the dramatic title implications, last-minute winners, red cards, and absolute screamers, this derby rarely disappoints. Whether it's played at Tottenham State-of-the-Art Stadium or Arsenal's Little Ground, you can expect intensity, passion, and a crowd that sounds like it might lift off the roof. Bottom line, form goes out the window, as I was saying earlier, in the North London derby. It's about heart, nerve, and who can handle the pressure when the whole neighbourhood is watching. And it's about pressure. Who can handle the pressure? I think we can handle the pressure better. I think Arsenal are going to squirm. It's going to be a Tottenham win. North London is white. Has been, always, and will ever will be white.
In your head, and that is from ChatGPT or Copilot. Anyway, carry on.
Can I just say, Tony? Actually, no, it is. But I actually wrote in. Do you know what? No, never mind. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine.
Anyway,
It's all right, Mr. D. You can carry on. It's fine.
Can I have my score prediction, which will be again a draw? A draw. Listen, this is the United channel, and I've actually enjoyed the back and forth, and I'm actually more looking forward to our game than yours. I'm really gonna be honest. I'm actually looking more forward to your game than our game. Tony, I will be on the phone to you. Pipes, I'm gonna be on the phone to you. You know what I mean? And Debs, I'm gonna be in your watch along because there's something's gonna be happening in that game. But look,
Bellend might get mentioned again, Mr. B. Bellend might get mentioned. You know what I'm on about. You know what I'm on about.
Oh God. Look, let's just speed through the rest of this. I was gonna talk about Sesko, but I'm gonna leave the guys on the channel to talk about that tomorrow. I just want to get your predictions on the rest of these the rest of these fixtures coming up, to be fair. Hold on, let me get them up. Hold on. Right. Oh, Villa have got Leeds. 3 p.m. kickoff.
At Leeds?
No, Villa Park.
Ooh.
Nah, they should win that. They should win that.
I don't know. I do like Leeds. I like Leeds. I like how
Do you?
Yeah.
Dirty Leeds.
I've got family in Leeds as well, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? So
all right, fair enough. So you like it's a family bias. It's not that you like Leeds.
Yeah, it's a family bias kind of.
The Chapel Town massive.
What we thinking?
I think Villa 2-1.
Yeah, I think it's a 2-1 because going by logic instead of emotion, I think Villa, a 2-1. Yeah.
What we got, Derbs?
1-1.
Oh, draw. Okay, I'm actually gonna go. I want a Leeds win. Just because Villa are above us. We will close the gap. I don't know when we're going to close the gap, but I'm going to go a Villa win, to be fair. I think they dominate this one. Brentford at home.
Brentford's got that. They've only lost 2 matches, two games at home, innit? All season, Brentford.
Is that what they've lost at home?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I don't know if I said it to you. When we were playing them, I said we're dropping points. I knew we were going to drop points against them. I knew it.
I didn't realize the home form was that good.
Yeah.
What we thinking, Derbs?
Do you know what? I'm going for look, I was the one that said that Brentford might get relegated this year, but I've been very surprised by Keith Andrews how well he's done. I'm going for actually a Brentford 2-1 win. Brentford are actually they're sitting 6 in the home form, 7 wins out of 13 games. Which they've gained 25 points at home this season.
Yeah, I'll say 2-1 as well. I'll go with that. 2-1.
We'll have to go with the win. Yo, what's happening? What's happening, Big G? I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. We have got 2-0 Brentford. We've got a 3-1 Brentford. I actually will go for a Brentford win as well. I'll go for a 2-1 Brentford win.
Yeah, I think 2-0. 2-0. I think
2-0. Yeah,
I would go 2-0. Yeah. Brighton's kind of. I mean, their fans are making noise against their manager as well, isn't it? So they're struggling really for form.
Which is strange. It's strange what you get, what you're used to. You know what I mean?
Was unforgiving, you know, and when results turn, fans now.
Memories are short.
Yeah,
very true.
All right, we got West Ham, Bournemouth.
Well, I want a West Ham win. To be honest, I say a 2-1 West Ham.
Yeah,
Me being from East London now and all that, and big up Tony if you're watching. You know what I mean? Yeah.
West Ham. I'm actually go for a West Ham win. Actually think Nuno's got them playing now.
Yeah.
Which will put more pressure on the Saturday game. Woohoo! So yeah, I'm actually gonna go a West Ham win. 3-1. 3-1 West Ham. What we got, Pipes?
I'm with you. I think West Ham will win that game. I was very impressed the little bits I saw of them against your mob, and yeah, they're going to win that game. I mean, I'm not one of the Tottenham fans that is looking at other results, because at the end of the day, we need to take care of our business. So
true.
West Ham will beat Bournemouth. I don't expect no favours, and I'm not looking for any.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Derms?
West Ham are, I think I have to agree. West Ham are playing well at the moment. They are playing well under Nuno's finally got them kicking. Look, I'm going for a 2-1 West Ham win. I agree with Pipes. We need to look after ourselves and deal with our own problems. Look, Bournemouth winning, would that be nice? Of course it would. It would take the pressure off a little bit. But you have to see West Ham have got the momentum at the moment. And I think West Ham will get out of problems. I think the one of the teams that will go down for me might be Forest. I think Forest might have a problem. So I think West Ham are going to gain a little bit of momentum. So, yeah, 2-1 for me, Mr. B.
Okay. We have Saturday night game. Man City, Newcastle.
Man City to win 4-0.
I think they batter them. I'm with you, Dem.
I think they will
smash them.
I do know what Newcastle for me a little bit free fall at the moment. I think Eddie Howe's under an awful lot of pressure as well.
He should be, but he's surprisingly not.
Look, I think they might do well in the FA Cup, Newcastle, if they're still in it. I can't remember if they are or not, because I've stopped watching it after round 3, after we got knocked out, so I haven't bothered watching it since. But I think Man City, I think they got the smell of blood on them lot down on Tony's lot down below. I think Pep's actually got the sniff of blood. He's got the wind behind him now, and I think he's not going to rest until he beats Arteta and wins that league title again. He's desperate. He's hungry, and a hungry Pep is a dangerous Man City, in my opinion.
I think a draw.
Draw. Score, high score draw, low score draw.
Low score draw. I think if they put Gordon up front as well, because he played all right up front. How much times has City beaten Newcastle this season? 3 times or something like that? How many times?
Have they played them? They only played them twice. Cup and...
yeah, but in the cup, it was 2 legs, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
The cup, didn't they? Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So how many times? They beat them 3 times, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not beating them 4 times, bro. They ain't doing it.
Is that Hope talking?
A bit of both. A bit of both. They can't beat them 4 times in a season. No, not 4 times, man.
I'm not saying. Listen, Tottenham beat us 4 times in a season, so I'm not saying a word. Shit happens that you just can't explain sometimes. So the Sunday fixtures, God, yeah, go on.
Again, like Pipes to say, we can't. I can't be looking for no favors in it from any other team. You lot, United gave us a favor, we blew it. You lot, Spurs gave us a favor, we blew it. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Oh shit! Do you know what? This is why I'm glad these men are in the chat. You know, I forgot the Chelsea-Burnley game. Thanks, we deserve better. Cheers, bro. We'll get this one in and out. I don't see anything else other than a Chelsea win.
Yeah, Chelsea definitely.
It's going to be a high-scoring Chelsea win as well. I think they smash them.
Oh, you know that Chelsea fan still thinks Chelsea are in the title race. Do you remember Tyson, bro?
Does he?
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
So why is he not coming on to show his face to talk shit?
I don't know, man. He's delusional, bro. He's the sort of man that thinks he's going to win a lottery ticket without even buying a ticket, bro. That's how delusional he is, mate. I tell you.
A bit like the Arsenal fan blaming the wind on the Arsenal defeat the other night when he was on talking to AFD.
36 mile an hour wind.
To be fair to him,
that's how deluded them lot are down below.
Think about it.
Blaming the wind.
Wait a minute. Derms is saying that we live rent free, but he's mentioning Arsenal. We're talking about Chelsea. Who's living rent free?
I know. I just came when you said about your Chelsea friend. I just remembered the video.
To be fair though, that clip went viral. But to be honest with you, as a Tottenham man,
thank you, Pipes.
I understood the point he was trying to make. He was saying that the team needed to adjust to the weather conditions. But obviously he started chatting about the weather, which made him sound stupid. But
stupid, yeah.
His general point that he was making, I kind of understood still. You know what I mean?
1-1 for me, Mr. B. Chelsea Burnley. I think Burnley might surprise somebody.
I would take that all day. I would take that all day. We deserve better. It's gone 4-2. Stephanie has gone 2-1. Ooh, we deserve better. He's so funny. I kind of I fancy a
I agree with we
so
deserve better.
2-2.
I agree with that. I think there might be a bit of a shock there.
I don't know, man. I just
Burnley Chelsea.
Yeah.
No chance. No chance.
Who did Burnley come back to? Who did Burnley get? They got a great result.
Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace.
They were 2-0 down. They won 3-2.
No, Palace are in
but
for themselves, though.
But it's still it's still the Premier League. It doesn't matter how crap you are. Like Burnley haven't won a game hardly all season. But you know, they got that bit of momentum in the head. You don't know. Football's 90 minutes. Anything can happen. It's the Premier League.
Look at the game.
Yeah.
Sorry,
you were saying that really with your tongue sticking out, weren't you, Pipes?
All right, let's move on. We got Nottingham Forest Liverpool at the Forest Ground.
Ooh.
Forest did play well last night, by the way. The other night in Europe, by the way, they played very well.
I say a low scoring draw for me. I like that Brazilian.
1-1.
I like that Brazilian they got up top with. I do like it, you know, that Jesus guy.
Did they beat Liverpool at their place, Forest? Did Forest beat them at their own ground?
Yeah, I think they have. I think they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
They won at their place.
Yeah, do you know what? I fancy a Forest 2-1 win, you know. Liverpool ain't playing great at the moment.
Look at that. Look at that. Just like Steph has gone 2-1. Matty's gone 2-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, I think
2-1 for it.
I think they're pulling that 2-1 myself.
I was very impressed with Forest the other night, how they played in Europe, by the way. I was very impressed with them. I thought
Europe generally, though, is such a drop off in standard from the Prem. You know, a lot of the games. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to judge Europe. Yeah, I think Liverpool win that one, personally. 2-1.
2-1 Liverpool. What we got, Tony?
I think a draw, low scoring draw.
1-1s. And Derms, did I get a score from you?
Yeah, I'm going for a 2-1 Forest win.
See, I want Forest to win, but I just feel that might be a surprise. 1-1. I'll go for a draw. I think that's more hopium than anything else. Sunderland, Fulham, Sunderland at home.
Draw. 1-1. 1-0.
I'll say a 2-2 draw for that.
What we got, Derms?
Oh, do you know what? I'm going for a Sunderland 2-0 win.
Yeah, I actually go for a home win. I think Sunderland have been good at home and all their players are back. Let's see. We deserve better has gone 2-0. Yeah.
Question. These results that we say, do you write them down and do? Because I've
given
you.
Listen, let me tell you what happens.
Yeah? You know every week, right or wrong, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Every week, I either write it down or put it on my phone. Yeah. And guarantee you, by the Monday, I have no idea where the piece of paper is, and I've taken it off my phone.
Bloody hell, mate! I tell you.
I would just like to know where me and Tony are and a little competition. Let's see, can I beat Tony? That's what I want to know. Am I beating Tony?
You need to get an Excel spreadsheet, mate. And you need to put it in there.
That's above. Listen, you see all of that? If it can't work on a WhatsApp text, don't talk to me about Excel and don't talk to me about Word.
All right, next Friday
that comes up on the computer.
Next Friday, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, you ask the results. You ask who's gonna win what, and I'll type it up for you. Yeah, I'll do that for you. Is that all right?
And the winner gets what?
Can I hire you as my assistant from my company, Mr. B? Like, let you file all the tax returns. Wait, how did you get on with the tax returns this year? Or do you know what? I put them to one side. I've forgotten where I put them now.
It's to catch dogs.
And by the way, it's above my pay grade. I'm not supposed to be doing that. It's your job. Right, I'm going to the pub.
He
See you
knows,
Monday.
man. He knows. Big G knows, man. I struggle with a whole load, boy. I put it down to age, and that's why you got young kids. You know what I mean? They do everything they're supposed to be doing. Isn't that right, son? Yeah, you better. Yeah, you're laughing. Right, look.
Was that a yes? Was it?
We've got just about.
Yeah,
facing
I
the
know what they're
computer,
like. Yeah. It's that sort of. You went, okay, that's an option, isn't it?
The teenage girl.
Wait, I don't even know if it's worth asking this one. Tottenham Arsenal.
As I
We
said,
did that one.
Attendance.
We've done that one already.
I want to
Well,
hear it again.
Say again for clarity.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it again.
I said a
He's
3-1.
gonna fall. He's gonna fall off his chair laughing again in a minute. You're gonna.
3-1.
He's gonna blank his screen. He's gonna be on the floor laughing, just pointing at the computer. What's wrong with you, Dad? Just pointing at the computer and laughing.
Declan Rice is involved in one of the goals. Hopefully, we might get a screamer from Zubimendi. You get me?
It was
3-1, yeah? Okay.
Or
Okay.
NKPA.
What we got? What we got?
We will do Mr. B a favour. We'll make his Sunday happy. He will go into Sunday evening with a spring in his step. He'll wake up Monday. He'll jump out of bed because Arsenal will be beaten. He'll be going to work. He'll be thinking, what a great day to be alive. We're going to win 2-1. Arsenal are going to get a man sent off. Arteta's going to be in the corner crying with his dummy. And the Tottenham fans will be singing, "We live in North London. Goodbye, Arsenal." And they will be getting the bottle championship in the dressing room after the game.
I don't think so. Mate.
What you got, Pipes?
I don't think so.
Oh, I said 2-2. 2-2. Yeah, but that's if the atmosphere is correct. But yeah, 2-2.
You know it's going to be correct, Pipes. You know that place is going to be bouncing.
We want the place to be bouncing. We want the place to be bouncing. We don't want to hear no silence. We do.
You don't.
We do.
The last time that ground was bouncing, you man couldn't handle it.
No, we need it though. We need it. We need the place to be bouncing because we're going to go to.
All I want to know.
You get me?
All I want to know: will Arteta have his light bulb or his Never Walk Alone album ready to play to the Arsenal players before they go out? That's all I want to know.
Is he going to be patting his dog Win on the head? You know what I mean?
No.
You've got one more.
What, Mr. B?
What's that about?
Even the documentaries, right? Our documentary was professional. Was all about how the club is run. It's about Arsenal do one, and it's about light bulbs, dogs, and you never walk.
Did you watch
alone.
it? Did you watch it?
I did for the comedy value.
See, I didn't even know you lot had a documentary. That's how bad it is. That's how much you lot are relevant in my world. I didn't even know you lot had a documentary. You understand?
I was bored one night. It was nothing on telly. I thought to watch this.
No, but you got what? Netflix, you got Prime, you got Tubi. You know what I mean? You can watch a couple of shows.
Tubi, the man said Tubi. Jesus. Tubi. Look, I got one more prediction before we depart. If we're talking about Tubi, United. We've got Everton on the Monday night football. We close the week.
Yeah.
We're playing. No, we're playing at their ground. What's it called? Hill Dickinson.
Hill Dickinson
What
Stadium.
is this thing called?
Hill Dickinson.
Okay.
That's what it's called. Hill Dickinson Stadium.
I think it's after one of their play. Oh no, they got it through the sponsorship, didn't they?
Actually, to be fair, Moyes has got them fairly. Yeah, I think that will be a draw. Truth be told, I think that will be a draw, a high-scoring draw, probably a 2-2. But yeah, Everton are half decent this season. Yeah, that's a draw.
We deserve better. I think we're gonna batter them. What you saying, Tony?
I think you got that 3-1. Yeah.
What have we got that?
You're gonna win that one.
I think you're gonna win 2-1.
No, I'm actually gonna go a 3-1. I think it's gonna be I think we carry on our run of form. Hopefully.
I just feel sorry for the fella can't get his hair cut. Do you know when he ever going to be 5 in a row?
I don't feel sorry for him. Derms, if I could have suggested that without having a big ball patch in the middle of mine, I would have done it, bro. He's gonna make a whole. I don't feel sorry for him at all. All right, the day that it finishes and the day that he cuts his hair, he makes no more money. But he's made a lot of money since then, so I'm not envious. I think it's brilliant. And guess what? The hair gets donated to charity anyway. You know, for the
it does,
for the,
which I think is a lovely gesture. To be fair,
you know. So let it keep growing. Let it keep growing. You know, I mean, it must be awkward for him. I don't think he's got a gal. You know, I mean, if she has, she ain't gonna be too happy with that SpongeBob in her head. But you know, what I mean, it is what it is. But look, we've been talking for ages. Pipes, as always, man. I appreciate that you jumped on. Derbs, as always, man. Thank you very much.
I'd always bring the A game to you, Mr. B. I'd always bring the A game.
That's what we're here for, man. Tony, I pray to God you don't have that grin on your face come Monday. That's all I want for you. Listen,
win, lose or draw.
I know you're going to be, and that's I know. Yeah, I know that already. It did take you a couple of hours to answer the message that I sent you after the Wolves game. But you did answer me tonight. You still answered me tonight. But I felt the hurt in it. So I want you not to answer my WhatsApp at all, and then at least I know the pain inside without you actually having to tell me.
I would always answer your WhatsApp. Always. I tell you, there was one time if you messaged me when Spurs were against Liverpool in the Champions League, right? When they played in the Champions League, bro. If they won that and you messaged me, you will not get no response. I was praying. I went everywhere. I went mosque. I went synagogue. I went church, making sure that Spurs never win that Champions League.
I thought we were not relevant in your world, Tony.
Champions League final.
You know what, Pipes? You're absolutely spot on, bud. Absolutely. I'll go back.
Look.
Champions League final.
We are not starting this again. We are not.
I had a dream
again. Yeah,
I had a dream.
My dream was that the show is going to be ending in 30 seconds, guys. In the chat. Always appreciated. You took the effort to stick with us. I said, Pipes, Derbs, it's going to be an interesting weekend. Tony, it's going to be interesting weekend.
I'm just going hide now on Monday.
London forever.
See, and I'm not ending with that. Yeah.